Hello and welcome back to Movie Health Community, the internet's #1 source of health warnings at the movies. Today we are talking about Arthur the King, the new adventure trekking film starring Mark Wahlberg and a dog. But before we talk about whether this movie is any good, let's talk about if this movie is safe for photosensitive audiences. The answer is that almost all of it is. There is one scene with flashing lights in Arthur the King. It involves cameras flashing during a photo shoot in a studio. This scene begins with a location title card on the bottom of the screen that says West Hollywood. So if you see the words West Hollywood pop up on screen, that means the scene with camera flashes is about to happen. The flashes are done by the time someone says the following line, "Tell me you blew it." So for flashing lights, we are giving Arthur the King a 4 out of 10. Just be careful of that one scene, the rest of it is safe. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought for sure there would be some strobe lights used for lightning in this movie, so that was a pleasant surprise to find that that was not the case. This movie does use a lot of handheld cameras, and a lot of times those cameras are handheld by people who are running. That does shake the camera quite a bit whenever that happens. And then there is one scene that involves peril at extreme heights. A scene that belongs in the same conversations as the Burj Khalifa sequence in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, but it's not quite that intense. This movie shows some of the uncomfortable sides of adventure racing and adventure trekking, including an on-screen depiction of somebody peeling a blister off of their skin, and a vomiting incident that comes with about 3 or 4 seconds of body language warning. Finally, there is a dog that is frequently in peril, both with dangerous situations on this trek, as well as its own health challenges. Now, is this movie any good? I would say yes. This is a fine movie. I'm not going to call it a great movie. This would be a good movie to take your parents to. This movie has a grumpy, aging person doing this one last thing. I kind of wish that there had been a lesson learned involving something that happens at the beginning of this movie, and it doesn't really feel very much like that's the case throughout the rest of the movie, that the necessary lesson was learned. But for people who love the outdoors, this is a good movie. And for people who love dogs, this is a good movie. This is a movie where the love of dogs is very present. Now, it's probably just because it's not quite my cup of tea for something that absolutely blows me away. Maybe it's the fact that this week I saw something that I thought was absolutely breathtaking, which there will be a video about that released at the same time as this one. And it could be that since I saw Arthur the King, I've also seen Dune Part 2 in IMAX a third time. But all this to say, even though I don't have a lot to complain about with Arthur the King, I don't really think it was my cup of tea. So I am going to give Arthur the King a C+. I don't know what words I can say to justify that kind of grade, but that's the one I'm sticking with. Thank you so much to our readers on Tumblr and Facebook, and as always, an extra special thanks to our patrons over on our Patreon page, whose names are scrolling across the screen like credits right now. As a reminder, nothing produced by Movie Health Community is medical advice, nor has any of it ever been reviewed by any medical professionals. Be sure to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we post new videos, and as always, stay safe at the movies.